We're here to talk about vaginal anatomy, that is big V versus small V. I will also tell you the kind of women that have those kind of picos. It's going to be big picos versus small picos. A lot of you have been knacking picos. A lot of you have been sampling different kind of picos, but you don't even know what V is all about. I talked about different types of picos before. That video, that is what you are seeing up there. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it for you to know different types of picos, their sizes and their shape. Before I continue briefly, hi beautiful people, my name is Rhoda, and you are welcome to my channel. On this my channel, I talk about relationship and sexual health education. Without wasting much of our time, we are going to be talking about vaginal anatomy. It is a muscular and elastic canal that connects the cervix to the outside of the body. Okay, it is a muscular and elastic canal that connects the cervix to the outside of the body. That is why you see that no matter the length and the size of a man's cucumber, when it's time for knacking, picos will always open his mouth wide and take everything in. That is because it is elastic in nature. It is something that stretches. It's like rubber. Take a look at this rubber band that I'm holding in my hands. I don't know if you are seeing. You can see how small this rubber band is. If I decide to hold it, you can see now, it's not really that wide. But if I begin to stretch it, you can see it will stretch. Exactly how woman picos is. No matter the size of the length and how big the man cassava is, when it's time for knacking, picos will always open his mouth wide because it will stretch. It will stretch and accommodate all the cucumbers. So as this rubber band stretches, that is exactly how woman picos is. Do you understand me? So V, it is muscular in nature and elastic canal. It is connected to the cervix outside the body. Is that taken? There are different types of picos. Majorly, they are divided into two, which is big or larger and small or shallow picos. Big picos is also known as larger or deeper picos. While short picos is also known as short or shallow picos. The size of your V varies depending on various factors, which is genetics, aging, childbirth, hormonal changes. These four factors can also determine the size and shape of your V. So you see some women that V is deeper and also wider. It depends on different factors. It can be genetic, that is hereditary. Maybe they inherited it. If your mother has a big picos, you are likely to have a big picos. Or if they have a small or shallow picos, you are also likely to have that. So genetics is also another thing that can determine the size of your picos as an individual. And another thing is childbirth, hormonal changes, and aging. As a guy, if you have knocked an elderly person before, I want to know at the comment section how that place looks like. If their own picos is more tighter than the picos of young girls, I want to know. I know I'm a young girl, so I don't know how the picos of elderly people looks like. Until when I make my research, then I'll come and tell you. Let us move quickly into big V versus small V, which is larger or deeper or big V versus smaller or short or shallow V. When it comes to sizes, a larger picos may be wider and deeper. A bigger V is greater than 7 inches. The depth is greater than 7 inches. That is 17.15 centimeter. Any woman that you see that when you are knacking her, the more you dig, the more deeper. And any woman you are knacking as a man, you notice that 2 or 3 of your finger can go inside her picos without her even feeling that anything passed through that area. Know that she's a woman with a big V. And slim women are mostly the one that normally have that kind of V. That is why you see that no matter how slim or no matter how tiny a woman is, the woman will always collect any size or any length of cassava. And as you go in, you will see that even the man self will be grinding and grinding inside. When it comes to sizes, a smaller picos is always shorter and narrow. Okay? A smaller V is always shorter and narrow. Then when we move over to elasticity, Pecus naturally is stretches to accommodate the length and sizes of any kind of man cassava that is coming inside, like this rubber band. I'm just using this as an example for you to understand what I'm saying. Okay, you see how this rubber band is. For instance, if a small V just stretch a little like this, you can see if a small V stretch a little like this, a bigger V will stretch more than. You can see the difference between the small pecus and big pecus when it comes to elasticity. When it comes to muscle tone, smaller V may have a stronger muscle tone. A small V have a stronger muscle tone. That is why you see that V does not stretches much. If you are a guy that you have knack a lady with small V before, you will notice that if your cassava is a big cassava, everything will not go inside finish. Your cucumber will stop at a point. If you are going inside, the pecus will not be able to accommodate the whole cucumber. It's going to stop at a point. Let me just say, it's only the tip of your prick that went inside, but the remaining ones is kind of hanging somewhere. That is because that particular woman has a shallow V. But in the case of woman with a big V, no matter the length and size of your cassava, everything is going to accommodate it. Everything is definitely going to go inside. When it comes to sensation, women with larger V might experience more intense sensation. Okay, do you know why it's like that? Because their own is like well. You will keep on digging. It's just like when you want to dig a well to bring out water from a well. You keep on digging. The more you dig, the more the water keeps on coming out. So that is the main reason why they experience more intense sensation. That is why you see that those kind of women, they don't experience painful knacking. They don't feel pain whenever you are knacking them, because as you are knacking them, water will keep on pouring. When we move over to childbirth, women who have given birth might experience changes in the sizes and shape of their V. You don't expect the shape of the pecus of a lady that has not given birth to be the same thing with the shape and size of the pecus of a woman that has given birth. They must be different. I want you to take note that the size and shape of a V does not determine sexual satisfaction. Okay, the size and the shape of V does not determine knacking satisfaction. Every woman's body and every woman's size or shape of that pecus is unique. The shape of my pecus is different from the shape of your woman pecus. Okay, the shape of my pecus is unique. The shape and size of your woman pecus is unique. God created us differently, so embrace the one you have. Knacking satisfaction is influenced by many factors. One of them is communication. Okay, one of them is communication. Communication is very, very important. If you don't tell me how you want it, as a man, I will not know that this is what you want. Discuss your preference, what you want and what you don't want, your desires. Let your partner know. Another thing is intimacy and emotional connection. You're intimate with your partner, and the emotional connection during knacking in the other room is very, very important. With this full point of mind, hope you now know the difference between larger V and smaller V. If you actually get value, do well to give this video a thumbs up, comment, share and subscribe for more. And I wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. Till I come your way next time, I remain your humble girl, Rhoda-b TV. Bye.
Thankful for my fans each day. Let's rock this Q&A Friday. Rhoda-b TV's here to stay.